Alright, if you're looking for the best phone under 20,000 rupees, you have come to the right place. In this video, I'll give you clear-cut options in each category, be it gaming, software, cameras, or even battery life. And yeah, this video will stay relevant for a very long time. With that being said, let's get started. Let's start with everyone's favorite category, best phone for gaming and performance. In the sub 20k segment, majority of the phones are powered by a MediaTek processor and only a few come with the Snapdragon chipset. And out of all, Realme P3 Ultra with Dimensity 8350 Ultra and Poco X7 Pro with Dimensity 8400 Ultra performs the best in benchmarks, be it Antutu, Geekbench or 3D Mark. Now, out of these two phones, I'll have to remove Poco because despite having so much processing power, BGMI is still stuck at 60 FPS, which is not acceptable if you're looking to game on your phone. And if I talk about the Realme P3 Ultra, it runs BGMI on 120 FPS, and for other games too, the average FPS numbers are pretty good. And yeah, the temperatures are also manageable. And for the rest of the phone, you get a big 1.5K quad curved AMOLED display with stereo speakers, solid IP rating, and a decent camera setup with Sony sensor and 4K 60 video recording support. You also get 6000 mAh battery with 80-watt charging support, plus the software is feature-rich along with some useful gaming features. Overall, this is the phone you should pick if you want the best gaming experience under 20,000 rupees. Alright, if you're someone who's looking to buy a phone with the cleanest software experience, well, good luck finding that, because with recent changes in Moto and Nothing, you really can't expect a completely ads-free experience on a phone. But for now, CMF Phone 2 Pro is the cleanest of all. It's currently running on Nothing OS 3.2 based on Android 15, and there's no bloatware and no lock screen ads, at least for now. But there are 3 more OS updates to go, so you never know. Update to nahi aa gaya? Thank God nahi aaya. The Moto H60 Fusion is also there with a bit of ads and Taboola newsfeed, but still, it's cleaner than most other phones, plus you also get some useful AI features too. And yeah, our unit is still running on Android 15 with the promise of 3 years of OS updates. But some lucky people who already got Android 16 on their Moto H60 Fusion, they confirmed that it's just a number update. There's no new feature, instead they got some new bloatware. And finally, there's Samsung Galaxy F36, which is segment's only phone to get Android 16, and there are 5 more years of OS updates. Only problem here is that it comes with a lot of pre-installed apps, there are ads on lock screen, and you also don't get all the AI features. Plus the display is also a bit outdated. So out of these 3 options, I would personally pick Moto H60 Fusion because it's just more balanced with features and cleanliness. Plus the rest of the phone is also very good with the 1.5K curved AMOLED display with stereo speakers, good enough performance with Dimensity 7400 processor, and there are solid set of cameras. The battery is also decent enough with 7 to 8 hours of SOT, and you also get 256GB storage in the base variant, which is nice. The only issue that we face is the back of the phones gets dirty very easily. But other than that, this is a solid phone with good, balanced software experience. We have added this section for one very simple reason. See, every single phone review online had people losing their minds over battery life. So it's pretty obvious that battery life is one thing where users do not want to compromise, and in this section we have a clear-cut winner, and the winner is Vivo T4. It packs a huge 7300 mAh battery, but it's not just the size. The optimization and battery life is also solid on this one. In fact, we did battery drain tests twice on our channel, and in both the tests, Vivo T4 won with solid margin. Even phones with much bigger battery couldn't come close to T4. Once charged, the phone can easily give SOT in 2 digits, plus the 90-watt charger is quick enough to juice it up. Apart from the battery, the phone comes with a full HD plus quad curved display with HDR10 support in Netflix and a single 50-megapixel camera at the back. It's currently running on FunTouchOS, but will surely get OriginOS update, which should make the software experience even better. Overall, if battery life matters the most, there's nothing better than Vivo T4. When it comes to the best camera phone under 20k, there are only 2 contenders, the CMF Phone 2 Pro and once again the Moto H60 Fusion. Hardware-wise, CMF has an edge with an additional telephoto lens, but Moto also has its benefits with OIS in the main camera, a 13-megapixel ultra-wide and a 32-megapixel selfie camera. Now, the thing is, hardware is just half the story. Let me show you some selective camera samples to give you a better idea. Okay, so these are the side-by-side photos from the main camera. In all the photos, color tuning is quite different, but other than that, the details are more or less same on both. Sometimes the details are better on CMF and sometimes it's Moto. So yeah, it's just 19-21 का फर्क, nothing major. In night time, I found Moto to be more consistent than CMF, and in 2x zoom also, Moto does better even though it's digital zoom going against optical zoom. In portraits, 1x shots are better on Moto, but 2x are better on CMF. The edge detection is kinda similar on both, but if I talk about the blur, I found it to be nicer on Moto. In ultrawide, Moto captures better details, and in selfies too, the skin tones are better in Moto. If I talk about the videos, both the stability and light handling is better on Moto, as you can see in this clip. By the way, I also noticed one thing while taking photos. Since there's no OIS in CMF, you have to hold your phone very stable, otherwise the photos will come out shaky. But in Moto, it's not the case. So, long story short, S60 Fusion is a much better camera than CMF Phone 2 Pro, even though it has one less camera. And for the rest of the phone, I already explained it in the software section. So yeah, that's it for this video. Just to give you a quick recap, Vivo T4 for excellent battery life, Realme P3 Ultra for really good gaming experience, and Moto S60 Fusion for excellent cameras and good software experience. Not the most cleanest, but really good. And if you're using any of the phones mentioned in the list, please share your own experiences so that everyone can know. By the way, which price segment do you want us to cover next? Tell us in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.